Welcome back to my channel, everybody. My name is Haley if you guys are new, and if you are a returning subscriber, I'm so glad you guys are back for another video. Today I'm going to be sharing a little mini pantry makeover. When we purchased this house, we kind of knew that this closet was going to come out one day, but in the meantime, I am making the most of it. It's a little bit of an awkward space, so I'm going to share some tips and tricks with you guys on how to use a kind of awkward and narrow and small pantry into something that works for you guys and is also budget friendly. So let's get started. So like I said, when we moved in, I had this kind of organized, and it's just over time gotten a little funky and I need to clean it up. So the first thing you want to do is always take everything out and throw away anything that has expired or has gone stale. I have a ton of our Go supplements here, so I actually ordered a shelf off of Amazon and I will share a couple different ones with you guys. This one has wheels. Now it fits in the closet, but there was an issue and we'll get to that in a second. So I'm going to remove everything, and this closet goes back kind of far, but you can't really access it because of how this is set up. So you don't need to spend a ton of money on things that you can't see. So I already had some acrylic organizers and some baskets and things like that, but it just needed to be straightened up. And then we go through a lot of cereal. So I'm going to share some of my favorite cereal dispensers that I feel like are an investment piece, but totally worth it. Once you remove everything from the pantry, definitely give it a wipe down, vacuum. If you have actual shelves, you want to give them a clean, go ahead and do so. So the situation with this shelf, it's just too big to fit into the door and have it move around freely if we wanted to wheel it in and out. So I need to get a smaller one. This is a great shelf though. It only took me like 5 minutes to put together. I have similar ones down in our basement that are really tall and we use to organize like our seasonal stuff, entertainment pieces, you know, just things that you would throw in the basement. So we're going to put this one down there and probably use it as a winter shoe storage, like for all of our boots and things like that. But I will link it down below either way, and also the new one that I'm getting for the pantry, because we still need to have some kind of shelf in there. So these are the OXO cereal dispensers in the forecourt. They are fantastic. They are a little pricey, but here's the reason why I like them. They're clear. They don't have that like opaque-y kind of, I just said opaque-y. You know what I mean. Like frosted plastic. These are really high quality, like acrylic, and they have the pop and pour dispenser, which I love. These are like $20 to $22 each for this size. Sometimes you can find them at Home Goods. I was actually there yesterday and they had the 3.5 quart for, I want to say $15, and one of the large square containers as well. But I just love how this looks. It really kind of gives some more structure, and it actually really elongated the pantry space, which was pretty cool. So I wasn't expecting it to look that way, but eventually I'll probably get a few more of these, but this was kind of the more investment piece because right here you got about like $65 in containers. When I lived with my parents, we had a walk-in pantry with the same wire metal shelving, and I basically went to Home Goods and purchased a ton of these glass lock lid jars. They're in different sizes, different shapes. So at the time, I wish I would have been more consistent with what I was choosing. However, this is a great way to get your products out of the original packaging and into something not only healthier, because glass is always going to be better than like plastic and things like that, but it looks a lot nicer too. The glass jars are also very cost effective. I think most of them usually range from about $3 to $7, depending on the sizes that you get. I also have this cute Pottery Barn colander that we keep our potatoes in. And then, like I said, I also had some plastic bins already, and I just started to like remove things from packaging and try to make it look a little nicer. I also ordered a can step organizer just because we were using some plastic bins and I needed to be able to see everything clearly. So I got this off of Amazon as well. It's nice and sturdy. Now these things are fantastic. My grandmother got them for me from QVC. I'm going to share the actual homepage with you guys so you can see all the different options that they have. They're coming up orange on here, but they're more of a copper color and they're so cost effective. They come in all different shapes and sizes. They even have glass ones. And I think that they're a great alternative if you want something that's going to look cohesive, but you don't want to spend a fortune on containers. You can get a ton of these for like 20 to 30 bucks depending on what you go with. And I just think that it's a great alternative to the OXO brand if you still want to have that kind of like coordinated lock and lid pour option container. I also saw that they are selling bulk food size as well. So there's this extra large container. So if you want to do your baking ingredients like your flour and your sugar, that would be great as well. And then if you want, you can go on Amazon and just like get those acrylic scoopers that are pretty inexpensive to put in there. Ooh, they even have a travel thing. I didn't even see that. Very cool. I basically wanted to get all of the colorful branded bags out of our pantry. So we pretty much have these things on hand all the time. So to me, that is a good option for a storage container because you know it's going to continually get refilled. So things like croutons, tortilla chips, pretzels, graham crackers, those are all things that we frequently have. So that's a justifiable container for me. I also have some salad toppers from the Fresh, I think was it Fresh Gourmet brand? I love them. They're like the fried onions on a green bean casserole. They make them in like beets, red peppers, jalapenos. They're just really great on top of your salad. So yeah, I put those in there as well and use the pour lid. So it may not be the most Pinterest worthy pantry. I totally get it, but we're getting somewhere. I like that we have everything in its own place and there's some cohesiveness. It's definitely more visually aesthetic and helps me make better decisions when I'm reaching into the pantry, seeing everything nice and organized. I hope you guys liked this video. I will have all of my resources linked down below for you guys. If you want more organizing or decor videos, give this video a thumbs up and let me know what you want to see down below. I have some home good hauls coming up for you and the back to school series. Don't forget to subscribe and follow along on social, and I'll see you in the next video.